In the vast, untamed wilderness, a solitary bison roams, its massive frame casting a shadow over the sun-drenched grasslands. But this majestic creature carries a dark secret, a horrific wound that tells a tale of nature's brutal reality. Nestled deep within its thick fur is a wasp nest, a grotesque sight that evokes both horror and fascination. The bison, once a symbol of strength and resilience, now bears the marks of an infestation that has turned its life into a living nightmare. As the camera zooms in, the viewer is met with the unsettling image of wasps buzzing in and out of the gaping wound, their tiny bodies a stark contrast to the bison's powerful form. This is not just a story of survival. It is a chilling reminder of the fragility of life in the animal kingdom. The wasp infestation is a gruesome phenomenon. These relentless insects, driven by instinct, have found a perfect breeding ground in the bison's flesh. The wasps lay their eggs within the open wound, where the larvae feast on the bison's tissue, creating a grotesque cycle of life and death. As the larvae grow, they release enzymes that break down the bison's flesh, causing excruciating pain and suffering. The bison, unable to escape its torment, becomes a living host, a vessel for the wasp's insatiable hunger. This dark symbiosis raises unsettling questions about the balance of nature. Is this a cruel twist of fate, or simply the harsh reality of survival in the wild? As we delve deeper into this macabre relationship, we must confront the ethical implications of such infestations. Humans often view nature through a lens of control, believing we can manage and manipulate ecosystems to our advantage. Yet, in this instance, the bison serves as, in the quiet stillness of a sun-drenched pasture, a striking white horse stands, its coat gleaming like freshly fallen snow. But, as the camera pans closer, the beauty of this majestic creature is marred by a horrific sight. A grotesque barnacle wound festers on its side, a jarring contrast to its pristine appearance. This is not merely a blemish, it is a harrowing reminder of nature's darker side. The barnacles, those small, hard-shelled crustaceans, have taken up residence in a most unwelcome manner. They latch onto the horse's skin, burrowing deep, and creating a grotesque landscape of white and brown, a disfiguring testament to their relentless hunger. As the viewer gazes upon this unsettling scene, one cannot help but feel a shiver of discomfort. How did this happen? What drives these creatures to invade such a noble beast? Barnacle infestation, while often associated with marine life, can occur in unexpected places. In this case, the horse has likely been exposed to contaminated water or damp environments, allowing these opportunistic parasites to latch onto its skin. Once anchored, they begin to feed. In the vast, untamed wilderness of North America, where the wind whispers secrets of ancient times, a bison roams, a majestic creature, embodying the spirit of the plains. But today, we encounter a sight that chills the heart and raises questions about the balance of nature. This bison, once a symbol of power and grace, bears a horrific wound, a grotesque testament to an unseen menace. Barnacle infestation. As you gaze upon its rugged hide, you notice the barnacle's hard, crusty shells embedded deep into the animal's flesh. Resembling the jagged teeth of some monstrous beast, they cling tenaciously, a grim reminder of the relentless struggle for survival in the animal kingdom. Barnacles, typically found clinging to rocks and ships, have found an unusual host in this unsuspecting bison. These marine crustaceans, through a bizarre twist of fate, have adapted to a life on land, exploiting the bison's skin as a breeding ground. The bison's body, once a sanctuary, has become a battleground, where the barnacles feast upon its flesh, drawing nutrients and causing infection. Each barnacle, a tiny parasite, can grow up to several inches in diameter, creating a grotesque landscape of protrusions that mar the bison's once pristine coat. As these barnacles multiply, they wreak havoc, leading to inflammation, pain, and a slow deterioration of the bison's health. It's a dark reality, where nature's cruelty is laid bare, and the line between life and death blurs. Yet, as we delve deeper, we must ponder the implications of this infestation. What does it mean for the bison, for the ecosystem, and for humanity? In a world where humans have encroached upon natural habitats, altering landscapes, and disrupting delicate balances, the barnacle infestation serves as a poignant metaphor. Just as these crustaceans latch onto the bison, humans often cling to nature, sometimes with devastating consequences. Our actions can unleash unforeseen repercussions, where the innocent become victims of our negligence. In the end, as we reflect on this bison's plight, we are reminded of the complexities of existence. Nature is a web of interdependence, where every creature plays a role, and sometimes that role is disturbingly dark. So, as we watch this bison struggle, we can't help but chuckle at the irony in a world where we think we control nature. It seems we're just as susceptible to being barnacled ourselves. In the vast, windswept plains of North America, where the sun sets in a blaze of orange and gold, there roams a creature that has become a symbol of the untamed wilderness, the bison. Majestic and powerful, these beasts command respect. But today, we delve into a darker chapter of their existence. Imagine a bison, its massive frame lumbering across the landscape. But something is terribly amiss. A grotesque sight draws our gaze, an open wound, festering and oozing, marred by an invasion of barnacles. Yes, barnacles. These small, hard-shelled creatures, typically found clinging to rocks and ships, have found an unlikely host in this great mammal. The juxtaposition of such a creature, usually associated with the ocean, now affixed to the rugged hide of a land-dwelling giant, is both shocking and intriguing. As we observe this bison, we cannot help but feel a sense of revulsion mixed with curiosity. How did it come to this? Barnacle infestation on a bison is an unusual phenomenon, one that speaks to the complex and often brutal relationship between nature and its inhabitants. Barnacles are marine crustaceans that attach themselves to various surfaces, using a strong adhesive to cling tightly. In this case, the bison's skin has become an unwitting canvas for these relentless invaders. The barnacles burrow into the flesh, creating painful lesions that can lead to infection and even death if left untreated. It is a gruesome reminder of the harsh realities of survival in the wild, where the line between life and death can be as thin as the skin of the bison itself. The infestation begins innocuously enough. Perhaps a few barnacles attach themselves during a moment of weakness, when the bison wades through a shallow stream or wallows in a muddy puddle. As time passes, these tiny hitchhikers multiply, their numbers swelling until they cover large areas of the bison's body. The barnacles, in their quest for sustenance, feed on the bison's blood and tissue, gradually weakening their host. The bison, once a symbol of strength and resilience, now bears the scars of this parasitic relationship. The grotesque sight of barnacles embedded in its flesh serves as a chilling reminder of the darker side of nature, a side that is often overlooked in the romanticized narratives of the wild. As we delve deeper into the biology of barnacles, we learn that their life cycle is as fascinating as it is horrifying. Adult barnacles are sessile, meaning they remain fixed in one place, while their larvae drift through the water, searching for a suitable surface to latch onto. Once they find a host, they undergo a metamorphosis, transforming into the hard-shelled creatures we see clinging to the bison. This transformation is a testament to nature's ingenuity, but it also raises unsettling questions about the